And now, this. Hey, have you heard a lot of the? Have you heard any of them stories? They're completely substantiated about how. We'll get to the drones. We'll get to the drones. Get out of here. No, this is about the crazy projects that are funded by the United States government in the office of, hey, quit stealing from the government. This used to be going to be a government efficiency. Then they decided to call it the Bureau of, hey, don't steal from the government, which would probably be a good game show with cash prizes of like a trip to Leavenworth, Kansas for 98 years. So this is going to star Vivek Ramaswamy Salami and his buddy Elon Musk, the guy that every girl fantasizes about. You know what this is? A female version of this. You betcha. That guy goes outside just to buy a hamburger and 500 women mob him, begging for assistance. But I digress. Anyway, this bureau is going to stop all kinds of crazy projects like, do termites get sexually excited when they listen to mambo music? I don't know, but I do. Okay? And I never had no wood. I mean, to eat. Also, Venezuelan ladies of the evening, I can't say prostitute on YouTube or I'll get in trouble. Oh shit, I said it. Anyway, do Venezuelan ladies of the evening prefer frozen food when they get home from working? Oh God, another one. Or do they prefer to make a salad, whatever? The other one is speaking of as something's fresh, they want to find out, is frozen sperm as good as fresh squeezed? Have I made that joke before? Is that why you're not laughing? You got to turn the sound up so you can understand me, okay? Are you there, huh, Grandma? Push Grandma closer to the television set, will you? I hope she dies. I mean, that would get you money, wouldn't it, if your grandma died? Couldn't you quick go and get her jewelry and everything like that, you know? I once had a landlady back in the 70s. She was trying to raise money. She was shaking a can full of change. I said, what are you raising money for? She says, I want to raise money for Soviet jewelry. Isn't that insane? Some people will go for anything. They'll donate for anything. That's right. How about that? It's all in the wrist. And now this. See, that rhymed, see? I said all in the wrist and now this. That rhymed, huh? You like that? No. You don't like it? That's too bad. You must have some kind of disease. Hey, there's a new sexual preference that's just come out. It's called candy identifying. Now, this I find horrible and very bitter, and yet kind of sweet, but I don't like it. I mean, I've never tried. I would never do it. It's people who I got to say this, you know, they take certain candies and they put them in a certain hole that people have, and then they have someone else eat them. It's not gross. How about that? Yeah, you put in vanilla and out comes chocolate chip. Okay, I said that for all the 14-year-old boys out there who like gross humor. You like that, huh? You're sick. See, I can't give any gifts, or that would be called grooming. He said, I comb my hair in public near a schoolyard. They said, that's grooming. I said, man, this fucking town is strict. And it's right? You know what I mean? That's terrible. Yeah, I'm so lonely. Well, I go to 7-Eleven and watch all the hot dogs turning around into the hot lights. I get excited. Not really. But see, you're going to hold that against me and say, didn't you say that? But it was... You don't like that. You get it? George... Okay, I thought that was pretty good, but I thought of it last night while smoking a big Philly blunt. You ever do that? Don't do it. I would never do that. Oh, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, guess who pulled out? Well, you know, that wasn't my dad. But who pulled out was PornHub is about to pull out of Florida. Yes, sir. PornHub, makers and distributors of fine, horrible, sick material that everyone who's a male in America and in Europe watches but pretends they don't, is moving their headquarters. Get it? Headquarters? Oh, you don't like it. From Florida, and they're moving to somewhere else. Oh. Anyway, they say they're going to tell you right before they pull out. See, because they're going to say, we're about to pull out. Oh, you know, and then there's going to be a load of publicity. Somebody said something earlier, it was me, who mentioned something about that I would get to the stories about the drones. It really infuriates me if I say you can't say certain things, so I won't say it. But the drones, it turns out, they say, allegedly, are actually the United States government. And the reason they're flying around is they want to spend as much money in their budget as possible. And they thought, how could we do it? Well, they bought a bunch of drones, and they hired all these guys to fly the drones, and they got to pay them. So they got to have a whole new budget. But in the defense budget, the way it's written, the laws, you got to spend every ding last dollar. So they're paying these guys, these college students, to drink beer and fly drones all over the country. That's right. Ooh, man. There's no mothership off of the New Jersey coast, ladies and gentlemen. These are all coming from a garage. Yes, sir. A garage under Trump Tower. Trump says maybe they're in a garage. They're in a garage under Trump Tower. They're flying out of there. They're flying all around, and their job is to use up the last of the defense budget so they can fill it up there with this omnibus bill. The omnibus bill has got money for everyone and everything except you and me. Or is it you and I? Anyway, we're not going to get no money from that. Everybody else. So unless you're an illegal alien or a Ukrainian oligarch, or a pimp. Well, the pimps won't get any money. They'll get it secondhand. But it's not going to help nobody. How about that? It's a little depressing. I don't want to end on a depressing note. And now, this. Ladies and gentlemen, when the U.S. dollar crashes, will you be protected? Buttercream Investments has decided that what they have is the most delicious buttercream. It comes in a can. Occasionally I do. And so what happens, it's going to be the new money. Buttercream frosting. It's delicious. It's nutritious. It's loaded with delicious calories and sugar. And it'll probably kill you. But it's really good. It's in a can. It's called buttercream. And it'll last for 25 years right up in there. You'll love it, ladies and gentlemen. So that's going to be the new money. It's going to be commodities like buttercream and sardines and tobacco and whiskey and things such as this are going to be the new currency. So that's going to be the new money. People can throw their currency in the street because it's going to be a barter economy. Did you know that? That's right. If you've got some goats or you've got some turkeys or squirrels or something, other things that people can eat, why, you're going to be in luck. How about that? So call Buttercream Investments now and see how you can cream your way to financial security. It's delicious. And now, this. Whew.